Good call.
No.
Okay.
Ricky's back. Go for.
You will now select your heroes.
A little bit different there.
I'm assuming that's for
Batrider.
the D push.
Yeah, Batrider pretty strong against him.
Oh, it's gonna be IO care. All right, well, I don't care. They can.
So you think that this is going to be an L for PuckChamp?
I don't. I mean, I hate being so against a pick, you know, because usually I'm like, no, teams should experiment, try everything. But this pick has like, I think it's a 10% win rate. IO carry.
Maybe this is one of the 10%.
What am I not seeing? What am I not seeing with this hero?
I mean, I'll tell you this, right?
I mean, it's not 10%. It's just one game that I've win in competitive, including tier 2 and tier 1 in the league.
Could be this is the one. Maybe now it's going to be 12% after.
I don't know how many games it was. Oh, I don't know if it's exactly 10%.
I know. I'm not like trying to get you on the. I agree. It's got a very low win rate here.
And now with an Aegis Prophet as well, dude, like, why would you still commit to that? At least, the Diablo carry is weird, but can work in this draft. The IO carry is like, against an Aegis Prophet, he has much more damage than you. Against Weaver, right, honestly, you can pick any carry. And then against the Pango, you also struggle because he has so much control for you.
Yeah, and the push is not that good either from PuckChamp. Normally, ABBA needs, like, ABBA plus any really real, quote-unquote, right-clicker is amazing for your tower push, but who is it this game? It's not your Wisp, it's not your Coddle, it's not your Batrider, maybe Sand King, but he needs kind of...
not your Sand King. He also strength.
Yeah, but I just
don't carry. It's always, at least before, was that you run it with like a tanky, Undying, bell and stuff. Theoretically, that works. The only problem is that with the lack of catch that you have this game, you can play the super early tempo this game, but with a Pango, Nature's Prophet, Weaver, how do you...
Chips iniciais.
Os chips iniciais.
Ладно, давайте смотреть, но Фир на пятерке Оракли, на четверке Мирань.
You know how much damage a Weaver can get in 10 seconds? I imagine it's a lot. And a lot more than a Wisp ABBA can really be able to expect it to heal. I mean, we'll see.
No, you know what surprised me, dude? Like, prove me wrong, please. Make this hero seem viable. Because it's not like Bloodseeker carry where there's like a strong logic behind it, and like Bloodseeker carry has varying performances, right? In this patch, where some teams do really well with them, some teams do really badly, and you can kind of chalk it up a bit to player execution as well. Because you see some teams pretty much diverting from the build, etc. Sure. IO, everyone builds the same way. Most people win their lanes, still lose the game. So, show me, right? I'm not gonna purge this. I'm just gonna show me.
All right. Oh, we'll take a look here. They've got good vision here favoring PuckChamp at this bounty exchange. So they're going to be able to get, it looks like 2 runes. Yep, 2 for 2. Wisp might even get a little bit greedy here, and he is. He's going to make a play here. Krelat off to the races he goes versus the Horns of Funnick. He's going to have to use the Swashbuckle. Even then, he's not going to get the bounty. So it's actually a 3-for-1 trade here, and Krelat's just going to TP. Arrow? Oh, just shy of hitting him.
I mean, at least the lane should be kind of... My goodness, this reach. Yeah, the lane should at least be pretty good for you, right? ABBA IO can't imagine quite weak, as long as ABBA actually comes.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just running home or... Yeah.
The only advantage I see is that here Pango and Mirana are able to outlast the IO just because of Pango being melee, and of course Lucky Shot is a kind of...
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and force an arrow. Oh, big deny for Krelat. He's been playing this one before, maybe on one of his counts. And there's the tether. Come here, King.
I mean, if they're playing this, they've played this before. 100%. You don't never wake up one day and like, you know what? I feel like playing IO carry. That's not a thing. So I'm assuming they've run this before. And particularly the fact that they're doing with an ABBA means they know the strengths of this. Like, their lineup is not bad if you subscribe to the IO carry mentality. Right? You have good sustain to boost this hero. You have actually really good sustain in general. The catch is not that important because you're supposed to run the enemy team down anyway using Hell of a Dominator. You have really strong early game secondary cores in the Batrider and Sand King. Mostly good lanes.
Yeah, plus the ABBA is just super annoying to contend with here, especially when he's in tethered. He's going to have plenty of mana. Hero's got some real serious mana problems in lane because it's a mana to cast a Aphotic Shield to start off with. As they, yeah, I mean, but with Wisp here giving you just a little bit of extra regen, it adds up.
Yeah, I mean, he can't really, the only issue about this lane, of course, is that IO kind of needs to be harassing the Mirana, because Mirana can freely harass the Baton, unless he messes up in the, unless he does that.
Radiant's middle tower is
He's gonna die.
Oh,
No, the
very
last hit
lucky.
didn't hit him in
Very,
time.
very lucky there
That was
on
an
the lucky
incredible
shot.
lucky shot. yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so the idea is Mirana needs to hold her distance, right? But if you have to always consider the extra movement speed for a Baron. So maybe Mirana should have considered the boots in this lane early.
Yeah, because he's got the Orb of Venom already on the Abba, and once he puts the point in Curse, it's going to be even more difficult. Bot lane as well, not going so fun for Watson. He's going to have to give the run around here to Melis. Astral's like, wait a second, I don't really want to be man-fighting versus Weaver, ever. Certainly not now, as send the Abba back to pull. Got half of them. Pros too.
Yeah. That was to everyone. I mean, I've seen pros miss like 15 lasts in a row, and I kid you not, like I'm talking like Division 1 pro. So when you're playing at this high level, a lot of mistakes can happen. It's not that big a deal. It's really all about the tactical choices you make. The reason why pros are better than you is not because they can click buttons. That's a huge underestimation of what they are. That's why people talk about mechanical skill. It's a huge oversimplification of the power of the pro. But I will say as well, the bottom lane, Weaver, you're gonna destroy this lane. Nothing. I like the Sanking pick because you need to catch and you need an initiator, and Sanking is probably one of the few offlaners nowadays that still. But against a Weaver, I can't imagine you being that impactful. At least in the lane. Because you excel against ranged or melee carries.
Yeah, he's probably going to have to just go for Sandstorm build this game as well. It just doesn't, wow, his top lane is netting them kills. All right, maybe there is some real strength here. I mean, is this to be expected with the IO Abba lane?
Yeah,
here?
I'm telling you, this lane is really strong. Like I don't have no qualms with the laning stage. Middle magical shouldn't be
Yeah, TP's home.
struggling that much, but TP's back up, back in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's like they kind of ignored this lane completely, and we knew it was IO Abba from the moment it started, right? We just didn't know where they were going to go, who was the carry, etc. But IO Abba was 100% going to be the lane, and this is a strong lane. IO plus any strength core, particularly Undying and Abba, stand out. Yeah, it's good. And with a Curse of Avernus, even better to deal with a Pango. Pango should just be playing this lane quite defensively, with the Mirana helping him out a lot with the harassment, but King R messed up with the early itemization, underestimating this lane, and Funnick in a similar way has not been playing too defensive.
Yeah, slight optimization there in Funnick's movement. He's like, I'm going to block your camp real quick, which is why he takes that tiny deep there.
Dire's Curcuit has been killed.
Oh, he's going to lose his core here for this one. Ducalis, he's going to lead the charge of the creep underneath the tier 1 tower. Tops the shield. He's got another one, Funnick. No! Hello, the curse, it hurts.
Yeah, but not gonna kill him. King R just defending his liege here. And for now, it seems like both Funnick and King R will survive.
They're out of regen, though. They don't have any regen. They need to start calling salves or something up because they cannot approach this lane any longer.
Mirana, go die. Go die so you can bring salves.
Pretty much,
Genuinely.
honestly. Genuinely, yeah, you're right. Something's got to change here because they've just got, I mean, King R at least has...
Now, has boots now.
Yeah, but they don't want to have to deal with these spirits. There it is. Goodbye
slow anymore,
goodbye to your regen. Yeah, they don't ever slow anymore.
The prize is mine.
Nope. Ice Frog's like,
Radiant's
stop
current
playing this
rating
hero as a core.
Krillot's like, what? One more game,
One more
please, Ice
game.
Frog.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's working out really nicely for them thus far. Soul Ring as well gives a ton of mana to Ducalis, so that's going to allow him to just do the charge. Funnick completely out of regen, as is this Mirana. Directional move bot lane. All okay for now. Falling pretty low here.
I mean, honestly, PuckChamp is doing a good early game. At least when it comes to fulfilling their strategy, they're committing, or they're doing the right things to actually make sure their strategy works. Right? Oh, that almost killed both of them.
It really did. It really did.
Watson was a bit quicker.
I don't think it would have killed him. He's got infused raindrops. But, but still, it almost hit both of them and could have killed both of them. That's incredible. Oh,
Okay,
now this
that's
can
gonna
kill him.
That takes the infused raiders away. Nice
yeah.
Shakuchi by Watson.
Very good Sakuchi.
But he's like, I don't know, you should be Shakuchi around the sandstorm, dude. That hurts, like it's in your eyes.
Yeah. It's like really annoying when you're walking down the street and some sand in your eyes. Pocket sand.
I hate my dad. Anyway, so Hustler, they in the top lane. Now they rotate magical here. They're looking for a kill on the carry Io, and he's like, help me, Abba, let me tether to you. But they have a Sprout ready. Krillot actually had a Quelling Blade for this contingency, just in case, sorry, and it's not gonna work.
Yep. Also, it does help a tiny bit for range shearers and CS team, but it's good enough. What is it like? Yeah, it's 6, which isn't a lot, but helps.
No, it really doesn't help. Like, even if you're a carry, like it just. I guess on an IO, but you might as well just buy bracers, right? Which gives you more damage.
Yeah. But like you said, for the oh wow, they're gonna destroy his tower here. We need to call some more people up because there's 3 heroes now currently bottom. There comes the Bat Rider. Arrow's not gonna last too long for Ducalis, but he's gonna get lucky shotted. That the Bat Rider will cancel his TP.
Very good. You cancel this TP, which means NP now has free. Yeah, you know
Yeah, now
that.
he's
As
gonna
long
come
as
back.
Bad Rider is not here, yeah, you can just push this lane. You have too much single target damage. You try to deny it. They do. Doesn't really matter though. It's more about the map control. Ducalis now slowed down with the trees. Really nice body blocking. No lucky shots, but no need apparently. Ducalis might just die to the auto attacks alone. Spread to get vision into the trees. He does the salve up. Magical committing to the skill. What great positioning of the treants here. Completely body blocking Ducalis. He didn't stand a chance.
No, there's still no rotations to this top lane, so that means probably Creelat's gonna die.
Oh my goodness.
Can't retreat further than trees. He might get the kill on the Phonic before he goes, though, at this rate. And he will. Down bottom, they're also fighting, but Creelat's gonna die to the wrath of nature.
What a game by Magical though. And they even kill another hero, Astral, in the bottom lane, thanks to Wrath of Nature. You know why Abaddon could not get away from that? It's because even though he has a horse, he's not lead model. So it's so easy to block him.
Yeah, but it's crazy because he's on a horse. How can you catch him?
Okay, I don't know, actually.
Alvaro sees people on horse. His win rate versus Abba, Coddle, CK, Centaur. Very
He's a
low.
horseman. However, Marana, Tiger, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah,
Luna,
Tiger's
easy.
whatever that is. Panther?
I think it's a Panther. All right, well that'll put a dent in your fun top lane here for now, having Magical rotate super early. He's got no fear of losing his tower because he's laning versus a Bat Rider. What is he gonna do? Sticky napalm your tower? No. Lasso it? Yeah, right.
That's another thing, right? Like you pointed this out early with the Abaddon, but who is your push? For these kind of lineups without catch, the idea is that you win early, snowball, and bring a bunch of push to the table.
Yeah.
Abaddon 5 cannot be your push.
You've heard of slow siege, but just you wait till Abba and Wisp get to work on one of these towers.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you're gonna have to wait.
Oh, they actually counted that perfectly. Nice. That does too. There's no way you kill him, right?
Magical's coming on over. He's
Nah,
got
he's
teleport,
an
but
Aegis Prophet,
yeah,
though.
he just wants to farm.
He's Batman.
Big stacks of ancients here. Who are these for? Sand King?
Io.
I guess you can farm them with
Because now they have
Wisps.
no magic resistance anymore.
Oh, they got a little bit. They
Oh,
changed
right, sorry,
it.
Bat Rider.
They
What
got
are
a
we
little
talking
bit.
about?
Yeah.
Bat Rider.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
I mean, Io can take it, but I was thinking, like, can he tank it?
Definitely give it to your Bat. Wisp should be nearby to get XP, though.
Well, he's a carry, dude.
Be nearby to get XP.
The carry, he doesn't need. Carry, he has got his own stacks.
Stacks. Helm already ready to go. Straight into the Ags, then.
I don't know how strong Ags is well level 20, but we'll see. King R. Oh, help from
Yep,
Mellow.
level 1 Burrow Strike.
Maybe you go for the shard this game and you take advantage of the stuff shard provides. Damage.
I'm not really sure either.
I mean, I've never seen an IO carry, well, I've never seen win him a game, but I've never seen him like go longer than 20 minutes. So, I never know.
Will he be able to buy the shard?
I don't know.
Maybe that should be the next channel prediction here. That will toss in Hustlers. They're going to smoke up here with both of their supports, who are incredibly underleveled, by the way. There they go. They're going to be able to catch the Coddle super easily. How did they do it? Quite easily. Melis, he's going to be able to dodge the Rolling Thunder quite easily. He's going to stun himself right into one, though, as popping the ulti is going to be Ducalis nice and early. Didn't want to be controlled there. Desperate. I'm going to the tower. Phonic's like, wait a second. Can't dive that this early. Already trying to really apply the pressure here and force the issue into the wagon, because the team is very balanced and can do that from level 1. Please nerf Marana.
Hate and run.
Nerf her. At least make it till you have to have like level 3 arrow to insta-kill siege wagons.
Before you nerf Marana, you know what is really need? You need a buff Legion. Make that hero pickable.
I like this item actually. Falcon Blade for Watson.
I mean, her hair is gorgeous right now.
Oh, top lane.
Oh.
Magical might have been out here. They actually relocate up here to kill him.
You need a grass type against a fire type.
Right, not bad. But the Falcon Blade, a really nice item. Sometimes you see Urn as well, which might be a little bit better.
Usually more an offlane Weaver though.
I've seen it as well built on the carry Weaver, but you're absolutely correct. Strong because it gives you, I think, 1.5 mana regen compared to the 0.8. It doesn't give you the HP or the damage, however. I think it gives you something like... It does give you 3 stats or something like that, so it gives you a little damage, but not enough.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What you want is the Falcon Blade for carry Weaver 100%. HP is amazing, mana regen is amazing. I think there are certain heroes that take advantage of this item a lot, particularly Weaver and Viper stand out.
Yep, he's definitely one of them, especially because you, with the Geminate attack, it plus 20 damage there. Allows you to fight early on and have significantly more damage.
Yeah, the mana regen is super useful, the HP is great. Like, it's honestly an item that kind of got overlooked when the patch came out, as a lot of coaches went like, no items in this patch are good. But I do think that now people are trying to experiment a bit more with them, and they're going,
Alvaro's
okay.
like, what about Glaive?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Actually, Glaive is a pretty good item now, though.
I agree.
But,
For the late game, it's just
not
so damn expensive is the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes the build-up can be a bit awkward because of the Maelstrom. Like, not every Rod of Atos carrier definitely wants a
Exactly.
Maelstrom.
I would have never guessed Swift Blink was going to become the item of the patch, though.
Dire
Yeah, I mean, everyone just
Obviously got
completely-
buffed 3 times, right? So
It
that's why.
did. Everyone's kind of just... No one really cares for the Arcane Blink. I've seen the Haste Blink, or what's the Sturdy Blink, or whatever it's called. I've seen that one on Mars, particularly, to help with the arena initiations. I think that one's got a lot of usefulness. But I've never seen an Arcana build. Arcana Blink build. Have you? The Arcana Blink?
Yes, on the Arcane Blink, yeah, on the Shadow Field.
Oh, really?
That's the build, particularly. That gunner runs it in his puzzle all the time.
Oh, Arrow's gonna miss. Gonzalez is gonna pop the ulti. King R needing to use his second leap charge to run. They are looking to fight. Watson's been hit by the solar bind, but he's very fast thanks to the Sakuchi. No fear, in some trouble. He is likely to burn down, but no, they're just gonna force the ulti onto him.
Look how difficult it is for them to kill a single person. Finally, they catch Mirana. I mean, King R, no, he just leaps back to the high ground. No fear will die, though, to the false promise. If Hustlers just played that...
Oh, King R's gonna die to Flame Break. They also catch the Oracle.
Do me a favor, imagine Hustlers played it like a real team fight, like a normal team fight, as opposed to running around as chickens. They wouldn't have been killed.
They might even lose Magical here. Yeah, Flaming Lasso, the Oracle's dead, doesn't have the ulti. Funnick as well, really getting bodied right now. Underneath the tier 2 tower, down he goes, desperate with the Aphotic Shield. Can tank just about everything. Alvaro, what's going on?
What's going on is Hustlers is underestimating the enemy team completely. They just gave him a freebie, completely. Like, seriously, you saw how freely they were going in and out of that team fight like it was nobody's business. Why do you go back in with low HP? Why do you get this overzealous? You know, I don't understand that play by PuckChamp at all.
Yeah, we got
Sorry, by Hustlers at all.
We have a pair of fluffy hats on ourselves, but I think this Weaver might need an extra fluffy hat or something to
Like,
keep
dude,
him
this
alive.
is the win condition that IO carry needs. Like, if there's a game where you're gonna win with IO carry, it's this one. Honestly, at this rate.
Yeah, they're gonna get this tower. Look at the siege. Oh my goodness, how do you stop this? The Kobolds. Valve, please nerf.
Valve, please nerf IO. Strong.
Too strong. Well, they're
I mean,
making
he
it work.
almost, dude, Richie, he's about to reach like a 15% win rate on this hero.
He really could.
That should not be allowed.
I will not believe. I'm going to be just as shocked, honestly, if they win this game. I want to be clear. During the draft, I was kind of playing the other side just so it wasn't like, oh, blah, 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 core wisp, right? Because I completely agree with you.
Okay.
I would be so shocked, just as shocked as our VPP versus what was the comeback game yesterday?
Oh yeah, VP versus Windstrike.
Yeah, which by the way, if you haven't seen that game, just watch game number 2. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
It was a really good one.
Particularly by VPP.
Yeah, particularly by VPP. They stuck around. They gave it a lot of heart. Game number 3 though was kind of just a stomp. Alert. But I'd be just as surprised to see this game end the same way. If I was surprised to see VP win that game. I couldn't believe it. Me too.
This pick is working out for them. The early, they're working. This is actually the most successful IO carry game I've seen in general. Like,
yeah.
The early game is actually working for the IO. He's getting a really good timing on the Ags. We just see an epi. Okay, yeah. That's from I thought he was looking at the creeps, and I'm like, there's no way he's an epi for this creep.
Nah, 15-minute mark. He is a professional. It's fighting right around the timing.
That's very smart. Yeah. That's why he's a pro.
Yep.
The IO got his Ags with this, by the way.
Yeah, this our Bat Rider's farmed as well. He's gone for the Aether Lens.
Yeah, pretty smart against the Oracle, right?
Yeah, definitely. Also pretty nice against Magical, right? Just because usually you don't TP or without a blink, right? You kind of need to catch up to him.
They don't have stuns, and they have an Oracle. Like, oh, sorry, Hustlers has an Oracle, and you have no stuns. You have a Weaver, Pango, and Nature's Prophet. You know, why don't you play more aggressively? Like, why don't you play more chaotically, trying to punish them? Now with the Ags power spike, you're actually in a pickle.
All right, here's the Ags, by the way, finished for Wisp already. Going into Orchid.
I mean, yeah, you need more catch, so
this
why
is
not?
quickly becoming my favorite team to watch as well in
PuckChamp?
this
Yeah, they're
region.
incredible.
They remind me a lot of like Neon back when Scam was still on carry and would sometimes just give me Chen core.
You know what they actually remind me of within the same league? They're like BPP if they had more experience. That's what it feels like.
Okay. You know what? That sounds harsh.
But it's not at all. Actually.
But I would agree with you.
Because I mean it as a compliment.
I know you do.
Because like VPP is a new team, of course. That's
Yeah, I agree. Watson, he's gonna eat a couple of the Wisp Spirits here. Rolling on in is Funnick quite slowly, but the Evil Scepter is just gonna be mistimed. They have got him in the pinball alley, but with Ducalis nearby to try and keep Relat alive, they might be able to turn this one as Watson in trouble. There's no additional damage for him, but still alive is Wisp, and he gets the relocate out. Now Desperate in a bad position here. Silence and Orchid it up. Astral at least trying to make the difference here. Nearly gets the kill on Watson with the Illuminate alone, as they finally will be able to drop at least one, but they have Wisp coming back full HP. Magical doesn't want to be here. Funnick's like, I thought we were fighting. He's going to be in a bit of trouble. Fate's Edict will keep him alive for now, as Wisp chasing him down with the Spirits. They actually have vision on him here. Oh goodness, look at the play. He Helm of the Dominator as a creep on the high ground, uses the additional move speed to chase down Funnick, but TPing back in is King R. Watson nearby as well. Actually does not want to fight this. Oracle showing in the mid lane might be the target now. Looks like now PuckChamp are just going to back off, cut their losses. I think they only get nothing out of that, right? And they lose Desperate. So kind of a good fight for the Hustlers. It looks bad.
That was a pretty good fight. You also had to use the relocate, which is kind of a valuable skill for the IO if it's a carry, right? So yeah, good, I guess. Hustlers, I wouldn't say recovered just yet, though. Yeah, Magical in the wrong position. They're going to punish him.
Oh, gets the Orchid off before the Epicenter. Is that going to make the difference, though? The Wisp through the trees. They force the ulti on him. Big Rolling Thunder, though, coming on through as Desperate looking to try and nuke down to one. Chooses the Oracle. Ducalis popping the borrowed time. We've lost the Wisp and Desperate as well. Sorry, make that no fear. Watson, he's going to have enough for the borrowed time. Sorry, a time lapse, thank you. No troubles there, because again, we really don't have stuns outside of the Flaming Lasso. All right, now it's going to be PuckChamp's time to die. What's going on in this game?
What's going on is that PuckChamp has one stun, and they used it, and they went in anyway. Well, actually, two stuns, right? Lasso and first, right? They used the one lasso earlier. They went in and dove a tower. Diving a tower without control, not great, obviously. So that's why...
has fallen.
That's why I think they lost that fight. I mean, you're up against a Pango Weaver. You can't at any point underestimate. I don't know why Magical is deciding that he's playing the I'm gonna commit suicide to bait them in role, but it's working, right? Once he gets BKB, he's gonna be pretty much safe against anything but Lasso.
It is working. He's nearly there, by the way. Just need another 400 gold. I mean, that's what he was trying to do down bottom. He was just trying to peacefully farm, you know? Eventually, he finds a Coddle diving his tower. Not exactly the hero you'd be expecting. Gets off a really clutch Orchid, however. I think that team fight looks completely different if the Sand King is able to actually epicenter there. Unfortunately, he's not. So great job there canceling that one. We'll be able to hit King R. He's going to eat a lasso up top, though. Do they have the damage for him? Do they have the detection? Hell, it doesn't look like it. Nope, Desperate. He's flying blind. Just like a real bat.
Okay, so now Hustlers should be able to take a deep breath and get back into this game, right? You've already kind of survived the first onslaught of the IO Ags. You've done kind of well against it. IO needs clearly some extra catch. The Orchid is the item that they require to really get the fight off. Take advantage of this, get a good team fight by Hustlers, and just try to farm up, right? Because after all, as long as the Weaver just stays kind of on par with the IO, I can't imagine, as you mentioned, the IO ever being...
Yeah. Me neither, but we'll see. We do need a couple items here for our Weaver. He's not considering the Lincoln Sphere this game. I see a very, very big strength in Lincoln. I feel like kind of just ignore BKB and save yourself that trouble for the Lincoln Sphere, which gives you still really good stats and regen. I don't know. I think there's a case to be made. Pardon me for it, but this game for Watson going straight into Scotty, so he's still going to run the risk of getting stunned by one of the two stuns that PuckChamp currently carry. We'll have to see here if that'll be sufficient, as it looks like they will not be able to contest this Roche. It will fall very, very quickly with Lucky Shot and the Swarm minus armor. They basically chunk through that one in just about no time. Aegis here for Weaver. That's going to allow him to play much more aggressively, and he's still got time lapse as well.
One of the strengths, of course, you have double save for the Weaver essentially with the false armors and the time lapse as well. To some degree, you can consider the Sprout to be an extra like pseudo save in some situations, because as long as Firefly is not activated, why not?
I mean, in this game, I think a little bit less so with Blinding Light, Burrow Strike.
Sure. There's a lot of ways. Well, but I'm assuming that if you've already used their first two bouts of save, they've probably used at least the other stuns, right?
You're not wrong. But
I think the Orchid though will. I think the Orchid though will change these things.
Yep, we're going to take a look now as Astral moving on through. He's going to be continuing to farm up his Aghanim Scepter. It does a pitiful 46 damage while holding on to the Philosopher's Stone, so he's not having a very fun time there. Melis with the Blink Dagger now and Boots of Travel, so slow though. 290 move speed with Boots of Travel? That can't be right.
Is that bugged?
That can't be
You click on a
right.
creep and then click on...
What? Really?
How much movement speed does Boots of Travel give again? Plus
110.
No, there's no way his base is 180.
All right, well, they kill Astral. We're not missing much there. They kill the unkillable horseman. That's what I'm saying. Oh, he's going to look for magical. He's got BKB, by the way.
Oh, there we go. Can he activate BKB in time? That's a lot of damage.
It is.
He's forced to, though.
Yeah.
And Mel is like, actually, jokes, dude.
I was just kidding.
I was just kidding.
You're on Punked. Look at the camera. It's right there, right there, right there. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll take that 10-second BKB charge.
What I love is that by the moment the magical activates BKB, he's like, okay, time to fight. Wait, where's he going? He's already halfway through his TP. He never had any intention to kill him.
No, he just really wanted him. I mean, I'm sure he would have killed him if he didn't like BKB and you know, anything.
No, but he knew, right, that the BKB was
Yeah.
available, and he's like, there's no point in me staying here any longer, right? That was a really funny play. Oh my.
It was a very funny play. Yeah, well, we'll take a look now what they're going to be able to do. They're going to smoke up as 4 for PuckChamp, head through the river. Right now, Pango sitting right there. They've also got Melis, a little troll here himself, Punk Master. Again, 290 moves. That can't be right. I don't know what's going on.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I think that's his base move.
Dire's top tower.
Honestly,
is under
It
attack.
could be.
Dire's
He's also not
structures
moving at that
are
speed, by the way. 'cause
No,
wouldn't be
he
moving.
most certainly is not.
So it's just a UI bug.
Yeah. Strange. I mean, we all know Dota's a perfect game with no bugs in it, so.
I mean, we're still in beta.
There's going to be the initiation. They want to nuke down through Oracle first.
That's
The
really
lasso
good,
should be able to secure the kill. He's got buyback, though. Phonic with a rolling boulder looking for anyone, but actually in trouble is going to be Watson. It's
His
still
Aegis.
his first life, though. Down goes the Aegis. Can they go again? They're a little bit early there on the dust, unfortunately, but on the
nice
stun,
control.
perfectly timed. Flame break as well, just to slow him down. They're looking for more. King R with the Yule Scepter set up. Oh, okay, don't worry. Ducalis is going to catch up, but he's got the ulti to purge himself off now. King R is still alive as Magical pops the VKB. This time he's looking for revenge onto Melis, but lacks the damage, lacks the lockdown, as now Phonic without the ulti not really doing too much. The Illuminate will clean up the Oracle here on his buyback life. Phonic is able to just TP away because, again, they have no stuns. Watson's just continuing to run around here, trying to TP in the trees, but
Oh
they
my
find
God.
him.
What? Melis, you god. Orchid as well guarantees the kill on the Weaver. This man has one stun. One stun, and he utilizes like it's the biggest stun in the
Can't
world.
believe it. They got no detection there.
They actually killed the Weaver with one stun. Oh my goodness.
What a fight.
What an incredible game PuckChamp is running.
They really are.
Maybe they're just flexing. I think this is just a game where they're like, you know what? Weaver against Io, let me show you how it's done,
Okay,
right?
I have a theory here. Actually, break down that team fight before I start blabbering. What the hell did we just watch?
I mean, obviously, Hustlers is looking for a very chaotic team fight, right? With Weaver, Pango running all over the place, Marna as well, to take advantage of the fact that they lost, they don't have any, again, catch, right?
Yeah.
But since Hustlers lost the Oracle so early, you lose one of your big points in save, and you're kind of lacking the damage to burst down heroes. So if Magical cannot be reliably sit there and hit people, because you can't, because of course Oracle's dead, so you don't have the false promise to save you, then you don't really have the damage to kill the IO at all. He has way too much sustain. He's going for heart now, but with the Ags and the Helm of the Dominator, it's enough to sustain that team fight.
Yeah.
So of course the kill on the Oracle just set up perfectly for PuckChamp.
I also don't think that you can really look for these chaotic team fights against this PuckChamp roster. Right? If it was something like a more traditional draft, like I don't know, like a Mars, Bloodseeker, OD, you know, like these big team fight ultis, right? Maybe they're going to be able to catch King R here. He's going to try and run for his life. They're going to look. Oh, he's only got 2 leap charges as well. They dispel the silence, but there's going to be the lasso to no fear as they get the kill onto King R. And they drag the Oracle into his death and 2 support kills for free. They're just too fast. And I think actually this little guy here, the Kobold, is really helping them out quite a bit. Look how fast everyone is.
Yeah, the extra movement speed is helping them out a lot.
How are you going to skirmish here?
I mean, look at Io's movement speed right now. He's 590.
He's 590.
He's at max speed.
He's over max speed.
Oh my goodness.
Again, I mean, the Coddle not in range here is already 400 with the active. How can you expect your only sort of lockdown? I mean, we kind of been poking fun at PuckChamp for their lockdown, but what lockdown do Hustlers have outside of the Pango?
Yeah, I guess you're right. They were so concentrated on trying to just deal damage and avoid the enemy team lack, or take advantage of the enemy team lack of lockdown. And in the end, you ended up not drafting any lockdown yourself.
Yeah.
You depend so much more on your save and your survivability, but not with this murderous IO.
They're too fast.
I mean, look at this Kobold. You don't think he slaps?
Look at this. He's slapping the crap out of his friend now. He's
He
like,
has a chalice, dude. Only pimps have chalices. All right, this Kobold is a next level.
this guy's been carrying bullwhip since he got added into the game.
I mean, come on. Nobody that is not a badass carries a goatee like that, right? That is the sign of a true
This guy, like,
king.
I can't believe it. All right, they're going to be looking at team fight, but like it really feels like PuckChamp can literally run circles around this Hustler staff right now, especially with at least one stack of napalm on everyone. How the hell are you supposed to catch these guys?
Dire
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I guess I wasn't expecting them to need to catch them because you were right. The Weaver should be able to just beat the IO in terms of damage. But the problem is Weaver's 4K behind the IO, which is one whole item essentially. And now we're going to see if we can catch the IO with the Rolling Thunder. He's too fast.
He's not running the Rolling Thunder.
He's outrunning this Pango. They finally kill the Cabal though. This is their chance to fight. The IO's in trouble. Without the Cabal, you're just a small cube. Can they kill Krillad? He's relocating back to the base. He's capable of making it away. Instead, thanks to the Sanking his power strikes, they stop the Weaver. False Promise is not going to be enough. And Illuminate will kill Magical and Funnick. My goodness.
Holy moly. All right, so a little bit of a change here, by the way, to Caustic Finale. Now when heroes die, it does 22% of their max health as damage, which is why everyone exploded in that team fight. I cannot believe what I just saw with my own 2 eyes right there.
Why are we watching?
What? Look at this amount of damage he took from Caustic Finale.
I think the game, I know Krillad's playing an amazing game on IO carry. I'm going to concentrate on that, of course. And of course, the Cabald's a true MVP.
Look at the damage he did.
That's Sanking, dude. Sanking is the MVP. Do you see his burrow strikes? He's got a 2-man burrow strike in the beginning, which also caught deep, by the way, the most important target, the Weaver. Then a 3-man burrow strike, again catching the Weaver. I mean, what else can you ask of this offlaner?
I actually legitimately, I don't know how they kill the Cabal or whatever Krillad decides to carry, because now he's got the Heart, which is going to give you plus 1.6 regen passively. Look at it, it's 90 regen a second, and then when he turns on overcharge, it's like a crap ton more.
They poisoned this challenge.
They poisoned this chalice. That's what they did.
Yeah. He died like a European monarch.
He turned into a llama.
Radiant's top tower.
Or sorry, yeah, a llama.
That's correct, yes. Pretty accurate, actually. Nice one. I hope he gets another Cabal, though. I mean, I like the Centaur more. I think he's more useful, but the Cabal adds for a more interesting game.
I think the Cabal is actually better. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's crazy that I'm saying this, Oliver. I understand the absurdity of this statement, but it feels like they have enough lockdown.
I do think so as well. I think they do. I mean, they have. Oh, look what Connell just bought. Can we just look at Connell's? Like, he has Glimmer Cape Hex.
Well,
He just bought a Scythe of Vice on a position 5.
oh, goodness.
Straight up. They're like, hey, I heard the caster said we need lockdown. Don't worry.
That's pretty good. That'll do it.
Yeah, Hex will do it.
I mean, to start off that fight, I was laughing because they were actually outrunning.
This game is insane.
Look at this. Where are you going?
Funnick is forced to use Rolling Thunder just to survive this initiation.
And just barely. Desperate TPs as well to the wave to just try and catch him. Magical's like, what is going on in this game? Get me away from this clown fiesta.
Genuinely, though, what do you do if you're like, on the Hustlers, you go, okay, guys, we're playing against Carry IO. A Sanking is locking down our whole team. What's the plan? Like, this must be a really difficult situation to adapt to, right? What do you do?
I just Blossom build the Lincolns.
I think so, yeah, please.
Or the BKB. If you're really just like, no, I hate Lincoln Sphere, it killed my father. Okay, build BKB then.
My father was a mugger, and when he was trying to take someone's perk, they threw a Lincoln to his head. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not sure, because Lincoln's is so good, right? Cancels all items, cancels lasso, cancels power strike. What else do you want?
The only thing... Oh, hold on, they're fighting again. Sheep stick? Oh my god, they got
It's the sheep stick.
Oh my god, he's
They got more lockdown now. Magical is going to be killed with his own magical damage.
That's insane. I just like... The only reason this game is still going on, by the way, is because this is their tower push. Right? Like, if this was any other early game start with, like, a Lycan, for example, for Krillad, right? This game would have been over 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
They just don't push.
It don't. But it doesn't matter, because the iOS data list almost completed.
Yeah, now he's going to have some push. I mean, eventually, that's the thing with Dota, right? We don't have catch, we just buy it.
Yeah, Krillad, it's turning into crit right now.
He really is. He really... Oh, they found a Weaver? Unbelievable.
Can they kill him?
I mean, he just doesn't have stuns. He doesn't have stuns.
Oh, I don't know. Dude.
Oh, the sheep stick.
And they'll put another stun.
He's gonna die.
They're chain stunning him
I can't
with 2
believe
stuns.
this.
They're doing it. This PuckChamp team is making me a fan with one simple IO pick.
Honestly, they're making it work. I'm in love.
My goodness. This is the kind of IO lineup that I want to see, right? That is actually a good IO carry lineup.
This is what Team Unique had in mind yesterday, and then VP was like, how about no?
How about 20-minute win?
Yeah, how about no? This one, the 30 minutes in, 18k net worth lead. Look at Melis. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to use my R-only stun just for fun, just in case I catch anyone.
And he does get him as well. Hey, Melis has not, I think, made a single mistake this game. He's played an almost perfect tanking game. What an incredible game of Melis. Yeah, makes sense. He's one of the more experienced players in the roster, but still, oh my goodness.
They're so aggressive. All right, I mean, there we go. Cursive Avernus providing them the damage.
This region has some of the best offlaners. Cheshire Cat, Melis, like
it's true.
Pretty incredible.
And offlaners, generally speaking, are generally that's why they're almost always poached, to be honest, especially from this
particularly
region.
in North and South America. There's always been a big drought of them. That's why they had actually a DM going to Quincycrew, right?
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, if you had told me that the first lane of barracks this game was going to be 31 minutes in, I would have been like, wow, Hustlers, they must have like really farmed all of their items before they pushed high ground.
Right.
But no, and in fact, it's quite the opposite. Okay, they're going to TP some people away, look to just kind of counter push because they can't fight them. That's the reason.
I love that Curcuit has decided, you're my creep now, Baron. I am going to join you in this Odyssey.
Well, I think they just want the overcharge for the Curse of Furnace. Yeah. Oh, okay. Axe on Funnick as he's going to jump in. Rolling Thunder with a counter initiation. They manage to find King R. DKB pop by magical though, but look at this. Silence up is Watson. Okay, they have the false promise this time. He's still alive. Down to the force. Ooh, it's Melis. He might just die. He's still alive. Unbelievable. Watson chasing him down, as is King R. But for now, the team fight falling apart. Funnick is going to die. Watson actually died during the false promise there. Down he goes. The next one to go is going to be Funnick, and they did not manage to catch Melis either.
My goodness, the IO is singing his flute. It's the Ocarina time. And Hustlers wish they could go back right now, change the clock, change their draft here because the IO is destroying them. And Melis,
look at him. He's just going. He might even get the kill with the wisps.
The King R didn't die though. In time, they catch the Weaver instead. Melis somehow still alive. They're killing him again.
He cannot die. He cannot die.
No, if he dies the second time, this game is over. I mean, this game might be over anyway. Look at this push. How do you stop the abandoned IO? Melis is a shard as well. They see him. He catches him with the burst. They go for the Weaver. They silence the Weaver as well. As Mother style, but the Hex immediately comes out.
My lord.
Connell with a clutch Hex turns into a piece of ham. Magical's done for. GG. PuckChamp will win this game. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, here's the ceremonial fountain dive, as you do. Hustlers
keep playing your flute, little IO.
Unbelievable. I mean, PuckChamp, they had a pretty hard match this week here to open up their week number 3 here. I believe they suffered a loss at the hands of Hellraisers, was it?
I think
right?
So.
This week.